Well, ever since when I went in a race, now I count money. I try to count money because I've been working really hard. I work hard, I play hard. You know what I mean? Because I've been doing this since like lots of times, like every month, every week, every month. I do this, I do that. You know what I mean? Because when I gotta deal with the money like this, like and then during the paycheck, this is how I need to count it. Because if I do the math, I go like this: Canada, 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 Canada. Sounds like Canada like this shit. I'm like, holy shit! Did I say something that's racist? Oh my god! How the fuck am I saying something that's racist? Like Canada to Canada? Why? It's funny because I just can't get enough what kind of the word that shit says. Like if J. Cole would just respond to a word that says Canada? How the fuck are you racist with animals? Well, don't get me wrong, because don't say anything that's racist. Don't say Canadians are racist. But you know why? You just need to say count em up. Like a slow way. Instead of the faster way, you say in the slow pace way. Count em up. Count em up. Count em up. Count em up. Bitches! Don't get it. I just feel like my head is just... It's just getting me out of the sprue because I'm super caliente, motherfucker! Just... Don't say it to your parents. Don't tell your family or nothing, because I don't want to give you, say stuff so that can be more colored for being racist, okay? Okay, Californians? Because I don't want you to mess up, okay? Not going to happen in the United States of America, because this is going to be a new rules for the new California Republic safety. And that's going to be new rules because the country of the United States of America, they're breaking the rules. But I'll give you guys safety. I'll give you some rules about weed. I'll give you the rules about driving. I don't care what they say. You can drive free, like Mexico. But you must get California Real ID before you get a car to drive. It's simple. If you want to get a car like that, like Bugatti, Lamborghini, Motorsports, any car you want, just buy a gift on online Honda. But just feel about your pressure. Feel about people who have new rules for the safety. And especially for the new California Republic as a state for the country. You know what I mean? I want you to guys listen to their own safety rules. Don't listen to Donald Trump. Listen to Gavin Newsom and the new president of California. Because we're here to have the Civil War, motherfucker! And that's how I'm making it this shit is. Because, being here in California is always overtaxed because the reason why that Jerry Brown didn't want to pay. That's why we succeed in the United States in signing a petition on that paper. You know what I mean? Just don't forget, like I said before, like I told you before, just sign a petition and we'll tell you when that's going to be declared independence. We'll tell you the updates for later. So that's something we need to talk about. Like during the Caliente thing, and that's about it. Just to let you know. And don't forget to kick Donald Trump's ass out of the United States of America. All right. Well, if that something happens, if Cal becomes a country and succeeds the United States, it will be Donald Trump's fault because Donald Trump should have been have responsibility for the Californians to themselves, so he can be fired. You know why? Because we need to impeach Trump! Impeach Trump! Impeach Trump! Impeach Trump! Yeah, well, that's something we need to talk about because if we impeach Trump, that means we're going to have the Mexican party for the impeach party and hit the piñata from Trump like this shit. Bang, 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 bang. Get it? That's all I did here. And also, don't forget the cake too, or some shit, because we know we're hearing about Trump. We're hearing about what kind of these Mexican people that we going to have a party. Because the reason why we can get drunk, the reason why we can get weed or wine and all that shit, you know, that's all we want. Because Californians loves wine, weed, and also beer. Don't forget that too. But beer, we can allow that in California. All the big sellers, because they have the hottest sellers in the entire country. Even Mexico have the same shit too, because they were able to sell beers around each companies, or to Mexico, to California, and Mexico. We only have beer for the drunk Spanish people. Yeah. That's what I'm here to tell you, because this is what we want for this country. If we wanted this country for real, we can. We just ask Caliente campaign to deal with that, you know. Just let them know. If I know the answers, you know. Just try to get things right, get this shit right in your time, you know. It's all good. I don't care what they say. Well, I've seen like how Golden State Warriors didn't end up in the past. They were like sorry team, because they've always been choking steak worshippers, because the reason why they always make this team become cancer in Oakland, because they've been had here like in the 80s, the 2000s, sometimes in the 90s, like when there was like with Titty Mickey Cacas, Run TMC as Titty Mickey Cacas. I was like, and plus, you know, as Sammy sometimes with Rick Barry, who wins with the championship and having sex with a trophy like this. You don't get it. Because the reason why Golden State Warriors is just a team who doesn't have winning more championships. But Philadelphia only wins like a couple championships before the Warriors in San Francisco. And they wouldn't win the championships in the 60s. They would have been staying there because there was a lot of colleges that had already been taken. So they sent them to the Chokeland. Because I hate Chokeland. I want the Chokeland teams to get out of your stands, bitch! And that's how I feel, because, you know, back in the 80s and the 90s, those answers to those teams would become cancer. Same shit in 2000s, you know, like all those same old teams, they just can't give up like the 80s, you know? And like, seriously, you know, like, if we see, like, we suck balls and titties, we could call it we believe. That's like, so, like, when the year when Baron Davis was a part of the leader in the team, and you wouldn't get that. Because the reason why, there was like, we suck balls and titties! And that's all I hear. And after that, there was like Splash Brothers era. I'm like, man, Golden State Warriors is a sanctuary team because they're going back to San Francisco now. Holy shit. Looks like I must be drunk, because the reason why I just saw Curry, Clay, and all those brand new superstars we have. What the fuck? I'm like, where the fuck are your teams? They have like shit. Where the fuck are you? And plus, they've been choked from 3-1 lead from the Warriors because they always keep choking. And then they were just like, when they lose by LeBron by 3-4 in the Game 7 in Oakland, that is the most scariest team I've ever seen, because from 3-1 lead, and you remember this from the SpongeBob SquarePants, this is how like 3-1 lead gets a choke like this. Just don't choke at home, because if that's something that can get caused worse from the choking steak worshippers, you don't want to do this in trouble, okay? Because I'm watching you, bitch.